a skill that I bring to teaching is I'm caring and try to be empathetic to whatever situation the student is in, but also then work to help them with their academic success and kind of, be inquisitive to, like, if they have barriers, what are they, and is there a way we can address those to help them be more successful?
If I have any skill that I really try to overdevelop and use in the classroom, it is that I am more invested in people than I am any particular interest. So regardless of what a student particularly likes, I am more than happy enough to spend an hour with them just learning about what they like, why they like it, and just get to know them. And I can safely say not one student has really had the same interests as me, but I've spent most of my time learning those interests and getting a wider berth of just different skill sets and points of view.
Something I bring is my collaborative approach with staff to help staff and students have better outcomes in their classroom, in the hallway, in their day-to-day. And one gift I have is my patience. I can sit with students and staff in certain feelings or just challenges and be able to work with them through whatever they're going through.
I work with my students and we accomplish a lot. One of the things we accomplish is increase independence. Some of my students have had time completing their tasks on their own. So as a teacher, what I did, I implemented one-on-one shadowing. I watched them, guided them, and we did it together to complete the tasks, and the tasks were completed. And eventually, they developed the skills with less support because of what we did. We improved teamwork and social skills. When it comes to the students, social skill and teamwork is very important. So tomorrow, after graduation, they will be able to go out there into the work field and be able to interact with other people, work with all any problem.
I feel like mine is bringing patience and then also consistency and expectations. And so coming into a place that is very, has kind of an organized schedule and they know what's happening and what to expect, they really learn to appreciate it. And then they come back saying, thank you.
To be consistent, like when we're having issues, we'll incorporate that into our SEL learning. Mm-hmm. So we'll take that so they can know what to do and how to do it better. We're trying to be on the same page as them, well as going along with teaching them as well.
I think one of them is actually being proud of what I teach. It seems like an oxymoron, online gym, and yet I just see it as what so many students need to be independent and have their choices about how they want to get their activity. And another thing, I try to make relationships with kids. They'll tell me things they're doing. They could be doing a competition somewhere. I'll congratulate them on that, just to make some personal connections.
So the gifts that I bring to my students are a variety of different content knowledges. Like I said, I have a variety of different experiences that I had when kind of growing up and coming to this district. I also have a lot of positivity, a lot of energy, kind of a natural understanding of how to kind of create the classroom environment so that everybody feels like they are welcome and can be a part of the classroom environment.
I have a very extensive worldview that informs how I work with students. So this helps me really get to know each of my students in a very personal way, how they see the world, how they see themselves. And I try to bring all aspects of their personality and experience into their learning circumstances and their experience.
One of my strengths or gifts is I just love sound and I love music. And I just want to share that with everyone, and especially with the students. It's something I've always been involved with. I'm a composer and producer professionally. Mentorship has always been a really important vocational piece for me. And this is pretty much an ideal place, like an ideal situation to reach the kids that I want to reach and to have some fun.